Hey, we're back at the Outboard Dad channel here, boaters, hoping to help you have a better boating experience by helping you understand maintenance and how to take care of your boat. Starts with your purchase. So don't forget my used outboard motor buying guides for sale on Amazon right now for $20. Still offering if you send me an email at proof of purchase at keith@outboarddad.com. I am offering a free half-hour session over the phone to help you with a motor that you're looking to purchase or a boat that you're looking to purchase with an outboard on it, or maybe even a motor that you're working on that I can assist you in diagnostics and help you get out on the water. I want to dispel that myth that the best 2 days are the day you bought it and the day you sold it. Today we're going to continue on with some lower unit stuff. If you remember in my last, we were going to order some parts. I kind of held off because I needed to make sure if this was a looper motor, because he didn't have a model number for this. So he sent me some pictures. It is a looper motor, so I'm going to go ahead and get the seal kit. But when I looked it up, probably doesn't matter because the seal kit is the same. It says from 75 horsepower to 300 horsepower. So seals are going to match up. Plus they probably have extra seals in there. You always get extra parts in those kits. They just cover a large variety of years and motors that are out there. So pretty cool. So while we're waiting, or while I'm waiting for those parts to come in, we're going to take this off, and I have a 70 horse one that also had water in it, but still shifted fine and everything. So we want to pull that apart. We're going to use some of the same techniques, and let's do a rebuild on a 70 horse. Let's see if it's worth rebuilding. I never order parts till after I disassemble and inspect everything first. So let's get started. There's a lot of corrosion. Well, it's not really so much corrosion, just like crud that's built up in this thing. You know, I've been scraping at this for a good 10-15 minutes thinking, you know, it was sandy stuff, and it is kind of sandy. But it's like somebody ran it aground or something and sucked up all kinds of sand inside here and didn't ever clean it off. I don't know. But yeah, it's like sand. Strange. Anyway, we're just digging it all out. I know some of it's going to end up falling inside when we take this apart. Not sure if this is going to work out or not. You know, I noticed the prop shaft seal is already kind of halfway hanging out. So I figure we'll get these two off first and see how that goes. Let me turn you around here. So we'll start here. Yeah, it's just like buildup in dirt on here. It's like someone changed the water pump but never ever pulled the plate off or anything to see that there was so much stuff down inside here and kind of around all these nuts and bolts. We're going to clean it up really good, so let's get these bolts out of here and let's see if we can get this bearing carrier out. That's what's going to be fun. So these are 3/8 because it's a little smaller. Thought it broke. So really what I'm looking for is if the gearing is still okay, if the shafts are still okay that'll hold the seal. If they are, then I'll go ahead and just order a seal kit for this one as well. Then we'll put it up for sale. Because the rest of the lower unit is really good. The skeg's not damaged, amazingly. So we can check, right? I can spin this, it spins freely. I can go down, it shifts into forward, shifts into neutral, shifts into reverse. Everything seems to be working okay. Now I am noticing someone had to cut see if I can get a close-up on this, someone had to cut the old impeller off. Now it's not enough to cause a problem, but it's definitely something that someone needs to know about when they're getting ready to buy this. It is just a slice somebody put in there. Let me show you. So if you look closely here, you can see how somebody cut into this Sawzall or something like that to get the old water pump off. Not enough that I think it's a problem. Let me know what you think. Now I could sit there and say that guy was a butcher, but I have to admit I've made that mistake myself as well. So we're going to have to get this bearing off of here, bearing carrier, and we're going to have to probably a little penetrating oil in here. And see if that'll move at all. This may be never coming off. Oh, maybe it did move a little bit. Get a little more force behind it. Doesn't appear to be moving. We're going to have to do our famous tap trick. Now this is smaller. Those are 1/4 20 bolts, so I'm thinking 5/16 will thread in there. Let's see. So let's see if we can thread the 5/16 in here and do the same trick I did in the other ones. I have to admit I haven't done this on a 70 horse yet. Ultimately, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to heat the snot out of this. I'll get these tapped out, get some bolts in here, we'll heat it up and see what it does. Okay, heated it up with the torch, we got our bolts in there. I'm going to get a 9/16 socket this time. So I was able to tap it out the larger size, not the 5/16, all the way to 3/8. This metal's soft enough to do that, plus I got some really good threads on there. So what I'm hoping is, since I have some really good threads, we can crank on this and this will come out. Hoping. And it is moving. It's moving. The famous bolt trick conquers again. It is still kind of hot. Oh, there we go. All right. Bearings look really good inside there. We can take our bolts out now. And actually looks very clean inside. You know, I drained the oil out of this thing. And I can't believe there was no water in it. Now that seal on the prop shaft is coming out halfway. I'll show it to you. But drain the oil out of there, no water in it at all. It's fresh oil. I wonder if he changed it before I got this motor. But, you know, can't sell it with that seal sticking out like that. So we should be able to reseal this without too much trouble. I'm going to do shift shaft 2. We'll pull that off next. But check out what it looks like on this prop shaft. So as you can see, our prop shaft seal is it's halfway out, coming out of there. So we're going to clean that up and get that removed. Now, a lot of people would have just go ahead and, you know, taken that seal out as it was, put new seals in maybe. I just feel that bearing carrier needs to be clean for longevity, right? I mean, this may be the last time this old lower unit, he said it's a 1990, no, this one was a 98 motor. This may be the last time it's ever rebuilt. So if we do it right, somebody could have this for a long time. So let's take these bolts out next. Not sure how hot it's going to be, but down inside there looks pretty good. With all the sand and stuff on here, I'm really surprised how clean it is inside. Yeah, they're a little warm. Now let's take this shift shaft out. We'll count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a different shift shaft. So we're not going to mix these up. Let's put it in a different spot on my workbench. And we'll write it down, 6 turns. The other one was over there. This one we'll put here, and I'll put 70 horsepower. 1998. Pretty clean inside. We're going to change those O-rings in there, and we'll clean this up really good. Looks nice. Let's work on that prop shaft next and that bearing carrier for the prop.